I'm honestly having a really bad day, so I could care less about how I start this video off, but I'm going to make this video to just get it clear to the point and, well, not even try to get it out the way. I'm going to go in detail as to why I left Streamerhouse so people can stop asking me. Why I'm irritated is because, once again, I had a very bad day. Second, it's been 2 goddamn years and people are still asking me, and now you guys might be wondering, why are you getting upset over a simple question? Once again, I'll go into detail as to why. So, first, let's start with the basics. Why did I leave Streamerhouse? Basically, it was clear that the Streamerhouse project was not fun to me anymore. It started to become more of a job. Well, it was a job from the get-go, but it started to become a job that just felt more, that was monotonous, it was tedious, and it was just like, oh god, I was waking up every day like, oh god, I have to go do this now. And it was very hard after I got my partnership on my channel. It was very hard to focus on my own channel to where I really wanted to, take that far. So I left in the summer of 2017 and moved in with my roommate, Witch Fenris. And if you guys know me, you guys know her, more than likely. I lived with her for a year and a half. No, a year and a half. Well, I lived with her since summer of 2017. I moved out February 2019. Whatever. You guys can tell this is not going to be some professionally edited videos. I'm not going to do cuts and crops and whatnot. This is literally going on YouTube as soon as I hit done recording. Now, to clear up a whole bunch of rumors and misunderstandings and whatever other assumptions some of you may be having in your head, the first one is that I left because of the division. Well, that's yes and no. I won't say that's completely untrue. I will say the division did have a major hand in me not wanting to be a part of the Streamerhouse project anymore. And the reason being is because the division won in the beginning when it first launched. It was a huge game. It blew up, and it blew up for Streamerhouse. It's literally the only thing people really fucking know me for. It was a really, really lucrative opportunity for Streamerhouse, so we stuck with it for a very long time, and as a lot of you guys may know, I got bored of it. I was literally and physically and mentally drained. Like, I even had a breakdown in the middle of stream. I cried, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I had a literal mental breakdown. I tore down and broke down and just started doubting myself as a streamer, doubting myself as an entertainer, and doubting my position in Streamerhouse just in the middle of playing the division. It broke me. It literally drove me insane. Any regular in my stream, any regular in my Discord, any friends that I've had since I've started Streamerhouse can tell you the exact same thing. The game drove me mad because it is literally the same thing I played for 4 months straight. It doesn't even matter how long. Playing a game that much is enough to drive anybody insane. And not only that, the game, this is aside from the point, but the game was just buggy. The game was just a mess, and it was just going in such a horrible direction. So yes, that is part of it. That's when I was starting to realize that I did not, this whole thing of where I had to force myself to be someone that I didn't want to be was part of the reason why I don't want to be part of the Streamerhouse project. And Tree finally came to me and suggested to me, like, you should probably find somewhere else to go. And I was like, yeah. So, I went on to move with my roommate, Witch Fenris. I no longer live with Witch anymore. I moved back to my home in New York, where I am now. And I'm just doing my own thing, working on my own channel, and just working on getting my life back on track in general. So now, why do you get upset when people ask you about the Streamerhouse, or why'd you stop playing the division? First of all, when I get asked about why I stopped playing the division, it's because, like, okay, the game is like fucking 80 years old. I don't want to play that game anymore. I put like almost 3,000 hours into that game. I don't. Okay, right. Actually, I think I put like 1,700 hours into that game, but still, 700 of those hours I did not even want to put into it. Second thing is, it really, really, really irritates me. It's like a very backhanded comment. It's like telling a female streamer that, wow, you're not like one of those other streamers they show tits and ass for subs and views. And it's like, man, you come into a stream okay, you come into a stream and you're playing this one thing and everybody's watching, everybody loves it, blah, 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 blah. And then you want to finally move on to something else, and then everyone's gone. And that makes me question my validation as a streamer, or maybe I shouldn't say validation, but it makes me question my quality as a streamer, as an entertainer. Why? Because people only tend to watch me for one thing. I get that people blow up over mostly all streamers blow up as that game that gets them to blow up. But the problem with that is when, people are coming in. To this day, I still see names that I used to see like 2 or 3 years ago, coming to my stream being like, hey, I remember you playing The Division. Hey, why aren't you in Streamerhouse anymore? What happened? I used to watch you all the time. See, that's the backhanded part right there. I used to watch you all the time, and that's why I get upset. And it's not directly at the viewer or the person saying that to me. It's just I have no idea how to explain it, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. It makes me question myself as a streamer. It's like, I guess I was only entertaining or worth watching when I was playing this said game. And, the 2 or 3 years that pass in between, the hundreds of games and the hundreds of hours and I put into so many other games, in between then, just like, yeah, I guess that's not for you. That's not for the 39,000 followers that I have. I will admit, like 10,000 of those followers followed me originally for The Division, but still, hopefully, I have no idea how to explain it. I don't even know if I question if my frustration with that comment is even justified, but it's the truth. It is how I feel. I feel like it's a very backhanded comment, and I honestly feel like, my worth was only at Streamerhouse playing The Division, which is not, which I want to be a variety streamer. I have played all types of games since I was 4 years old. My first game was Star Fox. I moved on to Harry Potter. Then I went on to Final Fantasy. Then I went on to Gran Turismo. That's like my first few games of my life are all completely different genres. I don't stick to one game. I have never ever stuck to one game. I never will stick to one game. Please stop. You know what triggered this video? Literally, someone just DM'd me on Instagram, just saying the first message just saying crew. I'm like, okay, who is this person? They want something important? And I'm like, hello, yes, how can I help you? They messaged me saying, why'd you leave Streamerhouse? And that just triggered me. And like I said, I've had a bad day today. That just triggered me, and I don't, it's like, seriously, please stop wasting your time. Stop wasting my time asking that question. I'm not in Streamerhouse anymore. And I highly doubt I would ever be going back. Would I go back to visit? More than likely. But it's been 2 years. I don't know how people are still out of the loop with this. It's like, once again, to come back to the frustration part, it's like, once I stopped playing The Division, everybody just apparently dropped off the face of Twitch. And I mean the viewers, not the streamers. The streamers, every viewer just completely turned off Twitch for 2 years and decided to come back and realize, hey, you're not in Streamerhouse anymore. It's been 2 years. I've been tweeting about my life for 2.5 years now. I don't know how people are out of the loop, but that is how I feel. I'm not in Streamerhouse anymore. Simple answer. If you ask me why I'm not in Streamerhouse in my stream, or in a DM, especially on it's like Instagram, Twitter, whatever, Discord, I'm going to tell you I just because I wanted to. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys can stop finally fucking asking me this question and go on about your lives. Twitch.tv/Crusader. I'm not in Streamerhouse. Once again, I will not fucking play The Division. I will not play The Division 2. Leave me alone. I will play whatever I want. All right. Goodbye.